Hey guys, it's me working on a Saturday. That's not the part that I'm having a rant about because trust me, I would not be here if I did not like my job. I enjoy my job, I'm passionate about it, and want things done correctly. So that is why I'm having a little bit of a rant. It's an ongoing rant that I have, but I just feel like I need to express it just so other people can share in what the teacher struggle is. Our job's not easy by far. We're definitely not in it for the paycheck. We are simply doing our job because we love what we do. But sometimes I feel like our job could be a lot easier with the support of politicians and publishers who actually know a little bit about education and aren't just trying to make the big mighty dollar by selling us materials to use in our classroom. So let me explain what I'm talking about. Most of you know I teach kindergarten, and with that said, we are building foundational skills, creating a classroom environment that students can work in, love to be in, and literally soak up all of their learning. And all about those foundational skills is building connections and making connections. So with that said, the first 5 weeks of school, we, in addition to teaching letters and sounds, we are teaching them sight words. So the first sight word that we teach them after about 4 weeks of school, when we're just introducing letter sounds, is we start with sight words. So once we start introducing sight words, we begin with I, then we move on to like, then we move on to the, and. Because in the beginning stages of reading, if you can teach a student to read just about anything by using picture clues. I like the, and they can figure out dog if they look at a picture. But let me show you what our wonderful publishers have done. So this, I'm not even gonna, well, it says it right on the cover, so there's the publisher. So week 1 of their resources, it's all about teaching students the sight word I. So in making those, so just knowing the word I, that's great. But you have to know how to apply the word I and how to look for picture clues and context clues. So let me show you. So this book right here, as you can see, it's K1.1. So that's week 1, lesson 1. So, and if you go to the very back page, it tells you by the end of this book and this week, they should know the word I. So let me show you. So it's visiting grandma and grandpa. And of course, as a teacher, when you're doing small group instruction, you're reading the title to them, making those connections. And then you're teaching them how to read. So visiting grandma and grandpa. Keep in mind, week 1, they need to know the word I. So let's see what week 1, book 1 is. We like to sing. We like to ride. We like to play. So by the end of the book, they should know the word I. So basically, this book was not teaching the word I. I have gone through all of my books and have leveled them. And this is a repeating sentence of we like to. Well, there's another book of week 1 that you think, well, maybe they did it in the other book. This is the symbol for the ESOL readers, English speakers of other languages, who really, really need to make those connections because they're learning English as a second language. So surely this book must teach them the word I. So let's check it out. The back of the book says they must learn the word I, words to know by the end of the book. So let's see how this one did. My family. Look at my mother. Look at my father. Granted, it has labels to help them make those connections, but not sure how it's teaching them the word I. Look at my sister. Look at my brother. Look at my family. So by the end of the book, they should know the word I. Great, right? Well, this problem keeps repeating itself. So then the second sight word we introduced them would be like. So you would think that maybe books in front of them would all begin with the repeating pattern of I like. I can think of so many different books I could write using those words. So week 2 clearly says 1.1. So it's unit 1, week 2. And the back of the book clearly says by the end of this book, they should know the word like. Let's see how they did. See my book. See my pencil. See my apple. See my ball. See my backpack. By the end of the book, you should know the word like. Now, granted, you might be thinking, well, maybe it wasn't intended to teach the word like through those books. Not my thinking. When I teach, not only do I teach a word, but I want them to see how those words come to life on pages, because the whole idea of learning sight words is to understand how they come together to build sentences, that our language, our oral language that we talk about and that we say things of an experienced life with, are the same words that we use when we write and when we read. So I'm not going to go through every single book, but just so you know, this week, like I said, it was all about I. So this book has repeating sentences of we like to. And this one is look at my over and over again. Week 2, they needed to know the word like. This whole book has repeating pattern of see my. Also, for like, this one has repeating pattern of look at my. Granted, the word look and my don't even get taught until the second grading period. All right, week 3, they should know the word the. That's what both of these books say they should know, except the word the is nowhere in the book. It's a repeating sentence of my cat likes to. This one, titled My Dog, has a repeating sentence of we can. The word the is not in the book. Week 4, and, except this one talks about look at my. All the things a firefighter has. Look at my gloves, look at my hat, look at my boots. But by the end of the book, they should know the word and. This one, repeating sentence of I can sell, listing all the things that they can sell at a produce or flower stand. The word and is not in the book. But let me tell you guys, by week 5, they have their act together. Granted, students should be learning I, like, the, and. Let's see how they did by week 5. Oh, whoa, still don't have it right. I can play a game. I can read a book. That one's not very good. Let's see how this one is. The playground. I like the swing. I like the slide. I like the bridge. I like the ladder. I like the playground. Well, wouldn't you know, by week 5, the publisher finally got their act together. And this is why teachers have to spend hours and hours beyond their workday, getting things right, moving things around, shifting them, creating out of order books just so it aligns with textbooks, because you know what? We want our children to be successful. Apparently, publishers don't. So my rant is, one day, if I ever decide to stop teaching and I want to leave the classroom, I feel like I should work for a publishing company who can actually put together materials that will help teachers and not hinder their job and make their jobs even harder. That's all I've got for now. One frustrated teacher, but still passionate about what she does.